Hello everyone, my name is Philip, and like you, I was very eager to learn how the ancient art of Feng Shui could help me realize my most precious goals in life. But first, sorry in advance for disappointing. This short video is not going to provide another list of impersonal Feng Shui tips to help redecorate your home. No. In fact, it is much more than that. In this video, I will give you access to a simple and revolutionary method and tools to help you become your own Feng Shui master at home for the benefit of your entire family. Incredible, right? Or too good to be true? Well, actually, that's also what I thought when I started to learn and practice Feng Shui. I was quickly overwhelmed by the numerous different techniques available, sometimes contradicting each other. Should we use the flying star method or the doorway or the compass? This can be so confusing. Being myself an engineer, quite rational in nature, I tend to reject any idea or concept that does not follow the basic rules of logic. So I started to analyze every different technique patiently, methodically, through books, webinars, and personal practice. I wanted to identify the common patterns and rationale to try to make logical sense out of this 5,000-year-old Chinese tradition. And after years of persistent study, I finally uncovered the brilliant logic behind the core Feng Shui principles, and I would like to share it with you now. Let me tell you 3 enlightening secrets about Feng Shui. When I started to learn Feng Shui, I quickly realized that in fact, whether you like it or not, whether you trust it or not, Feng Shui is already everywhere around you. Do you know why most homes have a rectangular base and a sharp red roof? And have you noticed that this configuration slightly changes when houses are built close to the ocean? How do you feel about using a plastic glass for drinking? And does it taste better when using a normal glass? Examples are everywhere. We are surrounded by evidence that even if we don't have any knowledge of Feng Shui, our intuition, our inner heart, our unconscious mind secretly guides us to apply the basic Feng Shui principles in our daily routines. So we have already uncovered the first 2 secrets. 1, Feng Shui is everywhere, and 2, your heart is the best guide. Now, what is the third one? If you go through the so many existing Feng Shui websites, you will probably notice how they tend to be very certain about what everyone should do or should not do. You should put a dragon in the eastern area of your home. A crystal is always of the earth element, a seashell always of the water element, and so on. To be honest, there are a number of Feng Shui rules that will apply to everyone indistinctively, like dusting, decluttering, or bringing fresh air into your home every day. But most of the Feng Shui improvement tips will have to be personalized, as your personal perception and objectives are essential to guarantee the efficiency of any change. For example, a dragon is a very strong wood and overall luck symbol in Feng Shui. But I must say that most dragon statues could seem very ugly to many Western people. In those cases, it is better to simply select another wood object, like for example a plant, or some flowers, real or fake, or even on pictures. So now we have uncovered the 3 core secrets. Feng Shui is everywhere, your heart is the best guide, and Feng Shui should be personalized. Oh wait! Here is another one. Usually, Feng Shui is not about placing more objects around your home or office, no. But Feng Shui is all about removing some of your unessential objects. Of course, we have already mentioned that the mandatory decluttering exercise will get rid of the first layer of useless objects in the house. But even beyond this initial space clearing, have you noticed that the best Feng Shui arrangements are often very sober and use very few ornaments? That's because most objects tend to be relatively balanced in energy. So when you want to polarize an area with more fire or metal, those surrounding so-called balanced objects with mixed energy, they will not help. They will even dilute or consume the fire or metal energy of any powerful object that would have brought the required benefit in this area. And by experience, removing objects is a lot more difficult than adding new ones. Looks like we belong to our objects more than they belong to us, right? And this is where Feng Shui will guide you and enable you to make your own mindful but still intuitive decisions. And for that reason, it goes a lot beyond a mere home arrangement technique. Feng Shui will help you to restore, to reactivate your own intuitive power. What if you could retake control of your life and space and thoughtfully transform it into your personal heaven on earth? What if you could breathe deeply in the middle of your home, just like you would breathe in the heart of a luxuriant forest, or facing a beautiful lagoon, wherever you feel the best? So that's it. We have the fifth secret. Feng Shui can be the miraculous key to your personal enlightening process. Nothing more, nothing less. Just like it did to me. Now, are you ready for such a rewarding adventure? Okay, but where is the key and how do we open the door? Well, in fact, you have a few different options to succeed in Feng Shui. Option 1, bring an expert at home. For a few $100s, you will get a detailed analysis and a personalized list of advice to rearrange your place. But it remains a one-time effort, and your personal focus and objectives will change over time, so this would require a regular visit and considerably increase the needed budget. Moreover, you won't receive a proper training, so you won't really understand why you have to follow such and such advice, and this will inevitably reduce the positive effects. Option 2. Receive a formal training in a reputable Feng Shui school. This is probably the best option if you have enough time, usually at least 1 year, and it would cost you roughly several $1,000s plus the traveling fees. Option 3. Learn by yourself using webinars and websites. This is manageable and definitely the most economical option. But it will take you even more time to navigate and understand the so many different flavors of Feng Shui, genuine or fake, that you will encounter on the free web. With this option, most people end up very demotivated, with the sad feeling of having wasted their time. So now listen, here is my proposal. An access to a unique toolbox, guaranteed immediate benefit, and the best value for money. After years of practice, I managed to summarize the technique into 3 core steps within a unique and easy-to-use web application. What if, for a tiny fraction of the usual cost, you could learn, practice, improve, add more people, more properties, and bring luck and prosperity not only to you, but also to anybody that would trust your guided intuition and advice? Exciting, right? Stay with me now, because this is exactly what you will get. Okay, but what cost are we talking about here? Well, not $5,000 for sure, not even 500. In fact, not even 100. No, this is not a joke. Do you want to receive lifetime access to a unique Feng Shui toolbox for a fraction of the nominal cost? Are you comfortably seated? Nothing should distract you right now. Please pay attention. For a mere $99, you will get a lifetime access to the application to learn and personalize Feng Shui rules for an unlimited number of people and an unlimited number of properties. For only $99, you will be able, step 1, to help anyone determine their main current objectives in life. Step 2, to easily learn to position the personalized Bagua maps onto any property and then map each room to any focus area that you want to stimulate for each selected person. Step 3. To automatically determine the best Feng Shui tips and advice for each person in their specific focus areas. But wait, that's not all. You will get also, for your lifetime, a free access to a database of hundreds of the most beneficial Feng Shui tips collected from the best professionals. And also, free regular upgrades of the tip database and free regular upgrades of the application itself, with new features already planned. And even more, a special bonus, a very unique gift for all of you. After years of experience and research, I have designed and developed a tool to help you define the polarity of any object. To define whether an object brings more metal or fire energy, most of the existing rules are very caricatural, often leading to big mistakes. You will hear or read, for example, that a crystal will always radiate the Earth's energy. But in fact, the energy of an object is also influenced by its shape and color. What about this red-faceted crystal diamond? It would be a terrible mistake to consider it as an Earth item, as it is a powerful fire object instead. So I tried to find a systematic method to easily determine the leading energy for any object. Unfortunately, I could not find anything on the marketplace because it didn't exist yet. So I had to design it myself. In 3 clicks, you will easily determine the polarity of any of your existing objects or even an entire group of objects. Hey, by the way, you will save even more money here. No need to buy new things. You can recycle your existing objects. That's my gift to you, and this is truly unique. Everything for only $99 lifetime cost. What do you think? But there is more. Do you want to start right here, right now? Especially for you now, you can get your personal lifetime access to the application immediately and save another 30%. Yes, only $69. But be aware, this super promotion won't be for a lifetime. See what you get for only $69. A lifetime access to a unique online application to learn and concretely practice personalized Feng Shui for an unlimited number of people and properties, with free regular upgrades of the software and the tip database, and including the super bonus, a unique polarity checking tool to analyze every object or combination of objects and ensure maximum benefit without extra spending. Click the link below the video and start now your personal Feng Shui adventure. Happy Feng Shui time!